Alright, so it's 5:29 right now. I'm headed to meet my group. Gonna do our group picture. I just got out of a pretty cool panel doing a critical analysis of anime. It was pretty funny, pretty cool concepts. But now just headed through. Thought I'd actually get some more footage because I'm starting to feel tired. I was sitting in there and I started to get those first real stages of just sleep mode. So I can't talk and walk down those stairs. I'd fall. But starting to get those real feelings of sleep mode. So once I kind of get through the panels I want to go to, I think I'm just gonna head to sleep and figure whatever out tomorrow. I'm probably gonna, once we get our picture, I think I'll head to the dealer's room and actually pick up my the shirts I want to get. So probably gonna do that today, officially spend the last of my money, and then head back, either eat more cold pizza or I'll actually buy some food and then just take it upstairs and drink the pop that we have. But just to get more footage, got a lot of great pictures at the photo shoot. Sadly, I did not get to see a ton of, you can hardly see anyway. I did not get really anything from Space Dandy because I got there, I was only 15 minutes late and they pretty much did all the pictures. It was Space Dandy, Cowboy Bebop, and something else, and they were all done. Like, I got 2 for Space Dandy and that was about it. But I'm gonna head in, get this picture, and then get to my Space Dandy Cowboy Bebop panel. Alright, so it's 1:36. We're headed down to the rave finally. We're up here waiting on James. Like, get ready.
And who else?
Brandon too. Mostly waiting on you though. Take a shower to go to the rave. That's waiting on you. That counts as waiting on you.
Okay, yes.
But we're headed down to the rave. I think it goes until 3 or something. But it's daylight savings time, so we're gonna get 2 a.m. twice. So outside of being at the rave 2 times at 2 a.m., we might come back here for well, I'll probably end up being back in here to watch Cougar's Revenge on Toonami because I'm really sleepy actually. So I'm gonna go in, move around. I might record some random footage just because I always do, and then that's about it. So gonna do that, and then tomorrow I have no idea what's gonna happen. I'm not sure. We clock out at 11, right? Tomorrow.
Yes.
So we clock out at 11 a.m., which is gonna be super early for me, I feel, after staying up to 7 o'clock talking about stupid stuff. And then I'm going to go to a panel at 4. So from 11 a.m. to 4, I'm not going to have like a single interesting thing to do except maybe walk around the dealer's room and try to get some internet connection. Other than that, though, I'm just going to be walking around doing nothing, waiting until a Sonic panel, and then I'm going to leave. But today was pretty fun. I think, did you guys have any favorite panels that you saw today?
No.
No.
Team 4-star from
Four-star. I think my favorite one without a doubt was the Space Dandy Cowboy Bebop panel. That was like the only thing I really cared to see all the convention, and it was just as much fun as I wanted it to be. It was Cowboy Bebop and Space Dandy stuff, and 2 great anime and 1 great panel. So enjoyed that. Got my shirts. So I'll of course show those off at some point. I might end up buying something tomorrow. I'm not 100% sure. Sorry, I'm like shaking, but I'm just spinning this gun because I'm weird. I can't stop. But I'm gonna go to this rave and then pass out. So day 2 is over, and then day 3 will probably be me filming one time, and then I'll forget to film until I leave. To be completely honest, be like I'll film at the start and then film at the end. Like I forgot, and then I'll be leaving. So. Day 2 is over, and I'm going off to dance and be even more tired than I am now. Because we're ready? Ready to go?
Almost.
We're almost ready to go.
Yes.
Alright, so got our liquor and Gatorade, because we need liquor and Gatorade before we party, I guess. Nothing like liquor and Gatorade before a rave. So after sprinting here to make sure we beat the 2 a.m. deadline for selling alcohol in the state, we are now calming down.
That is so awesome. Can you take a picture?
Oh, that's cool.
Can you take a picture?
She's
That's like,
Clementine
I'm
from
used to getting with
The Walking Dead.
Sorry, I don't have my hair open.
Clementine. But, yeah. So we're headed back to the room now,
No, you're fine.
and then we're gonna be heading to the rave afterwards. But unexpected speed journey to be 2 a.m. to buy alcohol. Amazing. Alright, so this is just actually me filling in last minute because I didn't realize that I left this portion basically void of sound until I actually uploaded the video the first time. So unfortunately I have to come back in. So the next part that you're gonna hear is actually when I first started recording over the RAVE footage, and because I already had that set up the way I wanted to, I'm just adding this in at the last minute. So I basically just had to fill up like I think a minute and 10 seconds worth of time because I had all my RAVE footage, or at least these first 2 clips, in with a bunch of other clips that were from the rest of the day. So I didn't realize that I still had this other RAVE footage, and then I was going through editing on YouTube, adding annotations and stuff, and it's like, oh, I have like just a bunch of random footage. And initially I just thought, oh, it's just a little issue with YouTube, and then it was like, nope, I actually had things wrong. So once it gets to this actual next part, it's just gonna be me starting all over again. But you know, that's pretty much it. I just had to do this just to fill in like an extra 10 seconds. So you're about to hear the actual part of it right now. All right, so this is just, you know, RAVE footage. It's of course like, this is actually gonna end up being like 15 seconds long, and I actually was able to get one tiny itty bitty little piece of music. So that's actually what you're about to hear right now. Alright, so the rest of this is just going to be ultra high sped footage of the rave. I figured, you know, I bothered to actually record some stuff, so that's why it's in there. Sorry, I don't know how this is going to look. I've never actually had to speed up footage before, but honestly, it was like, I think I recorded about 25 minutes worth of stuff at the rave, or maybe like around 15 to 20 minutes is more accurate. But the end of the rave was definitely my favorite. We had like some really good music. You heard like the Legend of Zelda. We had like Crash Bandicoot was playing, Super Mario Brothers, Pokemon. Attack on Titan is like the only anime music that actually played, but everything else was like really cool. Video game music that was there. It was just really fun. I mean, it was a rave, so you know, of course you heard at the very end, it's just like boom, boom, boom. That's all you could hear in the footage. So I was surprised I even was able to get that one little snippet, because typically, unless you're actually one of the people who help run the convention, you can never get really good con footage or not good rave footage, I mean. So to at least have that in there makes it at least somewhat significant and worth putting in this video. But I definitely enjoyed it. The end of the rave was definitely really, really great. I'm probably going to be speeding this footage up way more than I expected to, because right now it's at like 300%, which is still 4 minutes worth. So I'm probably going to have it where you guys won't even really be able to tell what the heck's going on, because I'd still have to talk for like 4.5 minutes just to fill in the time where I have it set currently. So I'm probably going to end up boosting it to like 500 times the normal speed. So sorry if it just looks like a bunch of blips and stuff just flying across the screen, but that's pretty much what a rave is anyway. You can't see anything with the strobes going off and lasers in your face. But I definitely enjoyed it. And of course, right here at the end, you know, the end was definitely really fun. You know, the music goes off and then it's just like, hey, here's a giant hug. Let's all just have a giant group hug. So that's what everyone did, was a big group hug, really fun stuff. And, you know, that was pretty much it. Everybody just piled in at once. I was able to, of course, since the lights were on, you could just see everything. So I was, of course, able to get that. And I didn't even notice the little pumpkins up in the front, but those are actually pretty cool. I saw them like once, like before I started filming, and then I was like, all right, I can actually get in and film some stuff. So that was good. Enjoyed the rave. Thanks for watching this part. Part 3, or I guess part 4 will be coming up. That one's going to be the final part, I believe. So, you know, thanks for checking this out. Definitely check out the links that I'm going to have attached at the end of this video to, of course, the last part, which you probably already saw, but it's still in there anyway. and also to some other videos that I've done. And I believe the one I have set to this one is actually my group's video. So definitely check those out, and you can get all the pictures that my group took, and that's also in a separate podcast that we did where we talked about everything at Youmacon that we did as a group, or what all the different people within the group actually did. So thanks for watching, and please tune in for part 4 or part 5 because I keep forgetting.